Good morning, Ellie. All side. There you go. Morning poop time. We got hay to rake today. And if you're getting sick of my haying videos, you know, there's a little relief coming because we're working on third cutting. Once we get what we're doing today done, we'll really only have 70 acres of alfalfa left that we need to cut, rake, and bale. Last video I said, tomorrow we'll be doing the next field. Well, that night, which would have been 2 nights ago, it ended up raining, just came out of nowhere, and so we didn't do any haying yesterday because it was too wet. And I tried multiple times to start the pressure washer yesterday, and she just wouldn't go. But it did get rained on, which took off some of that light dust that was on there. But I still want to get that done. Anyway, thanks for clicking on this video. We're gonna get raking here. We got about 15 acres of alfalfa, and then there's some more grass over there. That's the field that has that really wet ditch going through it. So we haven't been getting much rain lately. We only got like 1,500 out of that last spurt 2 nights ago. I should probably grab a water, and then we'll get heading down the road. Checking my phone, it's 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Celsius would be pretty hot. But that's like the coolest day we've had in, I would say, 2 months. And it feels chilly, I tell you what. I'm kind of cold. I'm gonna have the heat on in this tractor. And I know I've been mentioning it a lot, but we're over 3/4 of the way to 100,000 subscribers, and when we get there, the 544 International tractor is gonna be given away. And I don't know if I've started it for a while, so, well, someone asked, does it run? Yeah, it runs. Okay, maybe not. Well, that's embarrassing, but she hasn't been turned on in over a month, and she could probably use a little TLC, but honestly, most of the time, she starts right up, and I'm pretty surprised that she didn't. But anyway, yeah, at 100,000 subs, we'll be giving that away to one lucky subscriber. Dirt Slappy? You're in the garbage? Well, we can't be doing that. What the heck? Did you throw that away, Ellie? Yeah, I know you're not a big fan of the Slappies. Look at you. Yeah, you did it. I know you did. Alright, I'll quit screwing around. There's a little, just a tiny bit of dew left, so I'm just not in that big of a rush. This don't look the best. Those are some pretty weak windrows. Partially because it was a bad stand, partially because it just hasn't rained much since our last cutting. Spread my wings and fly away. Let's scoot. Yeah, the windrow isn't terrible, actually. I've seen worse. Actually, one time this was many years ago, one time I raked this field, and I couldn't even see where I had raked and where I hadn't raked yet. It was that bad. Didn't grow very much. It was really short, and it flowered, and once it flowers, it really doesn't grow much, and so we had to cut it. But yeah, I couldn't see what I had raked and what I hadn't raked, and you couldn't really even see the windrow after I'd rake it, you know? It was just, there's just like nothing out here. So we're doing way better than that. So there's my positivity for the day. I hate looking back and not being able to see. There's just a blaze of dust back there. I'm gonna clean that off quick. That's so much better. I can see. You can see. Yeah! So the alfalfa's almost done, and then I gotta hop across this drowned out spot. If you remember back, we kind of did some haying up around there. There's some water sitting down there, and all of that's just flat because it's been underwater for like the last 2 years. And I gotta figure out how to get across there. It does look like there's a path right there. I'm gonna probably call Jeff and see how he made it over, because I don't want to. I'd be the laughing stock of the county if people found out I got stuck with a rake. So I don't really want to do that too bad today. Ugh. Yeah, there's moisture down in there. Just gun it across, and I don't know. I kind of think all these weeds will carry me a bit. It wasn't a problem making it over. This is gonna be kind of tough. We got all kinds of short rows and end rows, and working all the way up. I'm gonna have a headache at the end. We already plugged it. Since this type of hay, it likes water, and it's been really wet, and it produces a bunch of mass, and it's really poor quality stuff. But the last few fields I've been cranking it in because I've been trying to throw the alfalfa together. Now I'm gonna crank it a bunch out, and hopefully, because we plugged right there. Well, it looks like Dad pulled in. He's already going. I just want to know if just looking at this gives you guys a headache too. All these rows, and oh my, it just hurts my head so much. On the bright side, the beans look really good. Way down there, it looks like Dad's been standing outside the baler the whole time. Like he's having issues too. I don't even know if he's made a bale yet, but yeah, I'm just getting plugged. I widened out the back end a little bit more, and so it's probably going to be too wide here, and the baler won't be able to pick it all up. But I don't know what to do. It's a mess. I'm not having fun, and you know that. This is what I like: straight rows and just barely not plugging. Yeah, Dad's been over there for at least 30 minutes. I should probably check on if he needs help, or yeah. Sure, he is not in the best mood right now. Plus I could use a break from that headache over there. But we're about a third done. Maybe a half. I wish a half, but it's more like a third. Hello. Ain't good?
Is it possible to get defective roll and net wrap?
I don't know. I don't know stuff.
Nope.
Good luck.
I want my old baler back. My 569.
Ah.
It just ran.
Now people are saying, oh, you should get a Vermeer. Don't want one. You get a Vermeer.
Well, they have trouble too.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna hang out, see if that wraps. Something to do with the wrap, it ain't working, and then a belt was kind of half on and it was grinding the belt, so I don't know. Oh yeah, that's good.
I think it'd be good for us to get a new band because it's got that groove cut in it now. It'll stay.
Yeah, it's good. This band was kind of half off, and this lip cut into the rubber that was on there, and so we pried that over. That was probably some of our issue. Most of it, I don't know.
That, and Brian didn't put talc on that this morning because I just baled with it 2 days ago and I thought it'd work, and it went around the roller first. Way to go, Brian.
Come on, Brian.
That would be a little damp.
Yeah, you ain't gonna like that.
Yeah, but that was an hour ago I made that bale.
Oh yeah, true. Back to the coal mine I go. Should have left the tractor running. Now it's warm in here. I think we're done, unless I missed something, which is possible. But we'll drive out of here. I feel like it's about lunchtime. I've been working at this a while. We'll come back, get drone video, and hopefully I can pressure wash that tractor today, because I've been trying hard. My hands are starting to hurt from yanking on the rope all the time. Wheat stubble. There is some out here. trees. With a rake, especially on the highway, if you get going a little too fast, those tires start wobbling, and it's just not fun. Then you gotta basically stop to get them to stop doing that. Some days I can go about 18 on the highway. Today it's not really letting me get up over 16. So just getting home here. This is kind of funny to watch. Check this out. So there's a calf out on the other side, and everybody's like following him around. They're like, hey, you ain't supposed to be out there. Hopefully we can put him in. And Ellie is ready to help. Ain't ya? Want to wrangle up some catzels? It'd be easier for me to open up this gate. But I think if we did that, we'd have a jailbreak. So we'll do this one. Safer. And then we'll have to chase him in there after we get him in. I hope I had the camera low enough, because Ellie about got trampled on that one. You look all fancy today. You must have been cleaning yourself all night, huh? Ellie says, let's do that again. Hey, fellas. Leave it to the Hereford to be the last one out. Well, I got one in, 3 came out. I'm just gonna wait for Dad on that one. Maybe eat some weeds in the fence line, I guess, whatever. They remember that gate from the other day when they got out, and they broke that gate when Dad was gone. Funny, usually whenever we wanna take them out of that pen and put them in here to run them up, it's like impossible. But when you don't really want them in there, they just run right out. I also wanna mention, Ellie really thanks the people that said we should get some glucosamine pills, because we've been giving those to her for over a month, and she doesn't limp at all anymore. So there's a bunch of people that mentioned glucosamine pills, and she has been feeling great ever since. Made 18 bales of alfalfa, so we're gonna go grab those and some of that grass that's over there. Gonna be a bit of driving going on. The bales are far away from each other. That one didn't want to come off. Seems like I need to lube my spear or something. Them things just don't want to get off. It would be nice if those calves could come up in here, clean out all that, you know, them big weeds. Once they die, that's gonna suck walking through when we're working cattle. And there's enough grass, and there's a bit of grass and weeds growing up along here. There's 2 bulls that we let in here. They didn't clean it up that great, so I'm gonna open this up since all those calves are able to go in there. Just let them clean this up for a couple days. Of course, now they all go back to their pen. see that very first bale I grabbed? I stabbed just like that. I always wanted to try it. I saw it on a video once, and it kind of struck me like, that's weird. But there was one down there where I really couldn't even get to the side of it, so I just stabbed right through it. Worked just fine. Let's go home, grab the drone, come back and get some video of Dad baling some hay. I like to move over a little bit on this curve because I'm going that way, and I assume there's going to be some smart city slicker that's going to try to pass me, but then I'm going to take a left and then I'll crush him while he's trying to go that way. I just hog the road and make it so they don't think they have enough room to get around me, because I've had it before where I've been trying to go left, even with my blinker on. They try to pass you because they think you're going so slow. But well, buddy, seems to me like you're trying to meet Jesus a little too soon. Did not take them long. Oh my gosh. Hey, don't break that picnic table, all right? We need that. He just walked in here and peed on my tire. Hey, what'd I do to you? All right, I got one goal. One goal left today, and that's to start this darn pressure washer. All right, you gonna do it? Huh? 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 Got a dirty back end. We're still getting a lot of mud off from when Jeff buried the tractor, if you remember that video. Ain't she pretty? We'll let her drip dry off, then we'll put her in the shed. And I think that's gonna be it for us. Probably have some dirt on my face. Things are looking good. Looking forward to harvest. And if you're new here and you enjoyed the video, please hit that subscribe button. We got a lot going on. We're growing. We got the free tractor giveaway coming up here. It'll take a while. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. What the heck?
I think I see what's going on here, Cole.
What's that?
This teenage bully has scared that little guy up on top of his mama's arms. Don't be picking on people. Hurt my toe.